Okay, everybody, welcome to the weekly shir of the Zera Shimshon from Yosef Lane. It's me. It is Friday. I hope to do it because it's Parshas Re'eh, and it's a Shabbos Mevorchim also this week. And I'm going to do this piece even though I hesitated, and I'll end with a question and maybe you can help me out with. Okay? So here's some midrash. It's a Zera Shimshon Parshas Re'eh. And Chelik, by the way, it's Chav Daled Menachem Av Tavshin Pei Gimel still, and we're coming up to Shabbos Mevorchim, so it's Mevorchim Elul. Okay, so this is Kapitel Hey. Midrash in Yalkut Shimoni says, Ala Pasuk Asir Taser B'Samachto B'Chol HaToiv Ein Toiv El HaTorah D'Chsiv Kilak HaToiv Nasati Lachem. So the Pasuk says, make sure you meiser, and that's double lashon, right? And there's a lot of drushes on that, but we won't go into it. And then be happy with all of your heart, with all the good, and be very happy with all the good, because ein toiv el Torah. D'chsiv kilakach toiv nasati lachem. So ein Torah, toiv means Torah. Lefikach Moshe ma'azir es Yisrael asir taser. Therefore, he warns us to be to give the meiser. V'hu tamua. This is wondrous. The ma'inyan Torah l'meiser. What's the shaykhus to Torah to meiser? Okay, meiser tzedakah and Torah is Torah. U'melvad ma'ashekasavnu le'el b'samach. Besides what we read before, and he quotes in his kapitel Daled. We won't go into that. Ein oid yesh ba'amek shekasavnu meforshim, and the Hakdama to the Rambam appears in Mishnayos. The yesh chiluk ben ma'ashekadosh Baruch Hu mavtiach al yidei atzmai. Oma ben HaShakadosh Baruch Hu ben ma shehivtiach al yidei shaliach or navi. So the difference between what God promised through Himself or what He promises through His shaliach or His navi. Shema shekadosh Baruch Hu mavtiach be'atzma yachol achzer by, because what God says that He promises to give Himself, He can back out. Shakadosh Baruch Hu oisa ma she'toiv lo. So Kadosh Baruch Hu does what's ever good for Him. Ma she'ein kein imhu al yidei shliach, but if he does it through a shliach like Moshe Rabbeinu, lo yuchol achzer boy, he can't back out. She'im yachzer mihavtacha, if he backs out of the promise, yomru shashliach ha'navi sheker. They'll say, well, he's not a real navi. Okay, he's a navi sheker, the false navi. And the Divrei Hayomim says, "Kasav v'yomer al am yoshvei Yerushalayim laseis mana l'kohanim halavim." So he said to the people, to those dwelling in Yerushalayim, to give a portion to the Kohanim or Levim, Lamani Chesku b'Torah Hashem, in order that they should strengthen themselves in learning Torah. V'amina in Perek Yud Aleph in Sanhedrin and Daf Tzadik on the base, it says, Kol HaMachzik b'Torah Hashem, anybody who strengthens himself in the Torah of Hashem, Yesh Loi Mana, he does have a portion. Mana means a physical portion of it. Ein noisni matana l'koyin amoritz, and it says there you don't give him a presents to a matana, a present to a koyin that's an amoritz. We just learned that in the Gemara also, and that a few places it's in Gemara Baba Kama and the Chulin that the Chav Daled matana is to give to. The question is, would you give it to a koyin that doesn't know anything? These are amoritz. That's a question in the Gemara. Okay, and anybody who makes a Talmud Chacham gives him money to support him will become wealthy. Okay, so therefore, and he has a lot of good that he comes to him. It's a segula. Meiser was given to the Jewish people so that everybody should be zeicha in Torah. Because if they give Meiser to the people who are learning, the Kohanim, Levim, whoever is learning, then they all participate. Nimsa shekol Yisrael nirma garmu zeis la Torah ve'etz chayim hina machzikimo. So they all support Torah and they participate in the growth of Torah. Im kein Omer HaMidrash samachta b'chal ha'toiv. Therefore, the Midrash says, and you will be happy with all the goodness. The Toiv ain't Toiv el Torah, right? Al korcha the ma'ir b'Toivas ha'olam haba. That is Torah. It's talking about the goodness of the world to come, which is Torah. Shahari Taiva Sa'ilam Hazeh Kvar Namru Be'Psukim HaKaidim, because in the good things in this world already said in the previous psukim. And furthermore, the Lo Shaykh Bohem Kol Kach Simcha, things in this world is not such a big simcha for people. You can't call him Stam Toiv. That's what you're talking about. He has to be talking about the merits of Torah that you caused by giving Meiser to those who deserve it. Okay, Moshe Masir Es Yisrael Aser Taser. Therefore, Moshe is warning the Jewish people. It's Moshe, give Meiser. Dainu Es Aser B'Shul Shetis Asher. You should Meiser in order that they should become wealthy. Shebevadei Tiskayim Avtacha Zu Shetis Asher. But for sure, this promise is going to be fulfilled. Why? Sheim Loi Hayisa Masaser. If you don't become wealthy, either one of two things. Either that Kohen Levi is not worthy to get the Meiser, or therefore you didn't become wealthy. And after that could be also and this is a mitzvah that's permitted, it says, to test God. The Chsiv, it says, B'chanuni Malachi Gimel, B'chanuni no gam b'zois, Lefi shezu, shezeh nikra kimoy ma she'matiach alidei navi v'shliach. Because this mitzvah is like his promise through a navi or a shliach. And therefore, it's got to be fulfilled. She'eno yachol lachzer boy. God can't back out of it. So it's a promise. So there we are. And this week, it's a much shorter one. It's a third of what I did last week. But I hope you forgive me. Everybody have a wonderful Shabbos, and don't forget to enjoy Shabbos Mavorchim. Kol Tov.